still trying to figure out what's best for me, and I think that can take a lot of time. Ma sì, grazie ancora per essere qui con me e iniziamo con la faccia e le cose che uso per la faccia ogni giorno. Ok, iniziamo con la face wash per il viso. Quindi io uso Nails Yard Remedies, and this is the rejuvenating frankincense face wash, and I love this at the moment. It's very light, very creamy. It doesn't get like soapy when you use it either, and it literally says it's lightweight, gently foaming milk cleanser to wash away makeup and daily impurities, and the bottles are made of vetro e si può riciclare la bottiglia ma anche il tappo. Penso se vai nei negozi puoi ritornarli. And then it's got a lot of like simple like natural ingredients. So it has sunflower seed oil in it, it has water, citrus acid. I try and get, it's made with 89% organic ingredients, so I used to have skincare that was like even more like organic or natural, but I'm really liking this one at the moment, and it's really hard to find like sustainable skincare. So if you guys have any, let me know like recommendations, but I really like this, and I only just got it for Christmas. I'm trying to see what else it says. It says this is how you use it. Massage a small amount into damp skin using an upwards circular motion, taking care around the delicate eye area. Rinse with cold water and pat dry. È molto importante anche quando si asciuga la faccia. Lo fai molto gentilmente, perché se fai così e tiri la pelle, it's not a very good thing to do that. Devo ricordarmi di cambiare lingua. But yeah, this is for all skin types, because I used to think I had quite oily skin, then it was more combination, and then now I would say I have more dry skin, and if I don't look after my skin, that is why I might sometimes get a breakout or blemishes, because I'm not like moisturizing enough. I then apply a serum of some kind. Now I'm still trying to figure out which one I like. The one that I'm going to show you is an exfoliating one. I also have another one that's hydrating, but I'm trying to figure out what I like. A lot of people talk about hyaluronic acid, altre persone parlano dei seri, si dice seri, un sero, a serum più leggero, o sì, non lo so, ci sono tantissimi online, è anche molto difficile scegliere quale usare, ma per me in questo momento sto usando due, questo qui e quella di Aven, l'ho quasi finito, e questo è il exfoliating serum sensitive blemish prone skin, and dice di applicarlo alla mattina o alla sera sulla faccia, collo, e se vai nel sole di mettere la crema solare, perché questo qui sta tirando via un po' di like a layer of pelle if it's exfoliating, so you have to be very careful if you're not wearing sun protection. It can sometimes damage your skin. E l'altro che uso è uno che è più idratante, forse con dentro hyaluronic acid, ma non mi piace spendere troppo soldi sulle cose per la pelle, perché è più facile avere una routine semplice, ma è molto difficile perché vediamo tutte queste cose online, di comprare questo, di comprare quello, è molto difficile capire quale cose funzionano, ma è anche perché la nostra pelle, ogni pelle è diversa, ma per il momento ho la pelle molto reason why I'm using this one at the moment is because it's quite thick, and this is the almond Neil's Yard moisturizer, and it moisturizes and nourishes. I don't know if you can get this in other countries. Obviously this is made in the UK, this brand, and I would say it's always good to try and like use skincare that you can find in your country, because it's just better for the environment. But I think lots of skincare brands now have their skincare abroad. I'm just not sure about Neil's Yard. And this is also like not that cheap, so I really try and use this not sparingly, because in the winter I really need it, but I usually only use it in the winter, and then in the summer I use a much like drier, lighter skincare, because this is about £25, but it lasts at least 4 months, if not a bit longer. But I know some people can't, obviously, don't want to pay that or can't, so even just like the very like simple brands, it's still something that can help. Like a little bit of moisturizer can really go a long way. E anche dipende, per me è molto importante curare la mia pelle e i miei capelli, perché se no vedi che ho i capelli un po' mossi, se no non li curo non sono molto belli, vanno molto crazy. But yeah, so this is the almond moisturizer, and I'm really liking this at the moment. That's what it looks like inside, and again you can return the containers and they reuse them, which I think is really great. And this is also cruelty free, so they don't test on animals, which for me is also really important. If I've bought anything myself, it will be cruelty free. Of course, if I've received something from a family or friends, usually it'll be the same, but I don't always know. Okay, so that's my moisturizer. Oh, for some reason my mic's making a strange sound. It sometimes does that. Okay, then I do a little bit of eye cream. Now I only put this on at night, and I've had this for almost a year now. And this is the FN Soothing Eye Contour Cream for sensitive eyes. I got this for my birthday. So actually I've had it for a little bit under a year, but I only used like a pea-sized amount. E poi lo metto sotto i miei occhi usando questa dita qui, perché questa parte della faccia è molto delicata. I love the sounds that these products make. È molto piccolo, però è molto utile quando devo viaggiare, posso portarlo con me perché è solo 10 millimetri. Vediamo se dice qualcos'altro. Cosa dice? Lo dice in francese. Applique à travers de pequeños tocs. E anche in spagnolo, però non in italiano questa volta. Non c'è. I use the FN Soothing Eye Cream, and then after that I will apply something to my lips. I sometimes do that as I'm moisturising my face actually. I have the Laneige lip balm, so if it's at night time I'll this on, because it's a little bit thicker. This has lasted me such a long time, I cannot even tell you. L'ho ricevuto forse 1 anno e mezzo fa, non so se dovrò usarlo più in fretta, ma non hai bisogno di tanto alla volta, ma io ho sempre le labbra secche. This is the lip sleeping mask, and it's the pink one. So it's again for all skin types, and then if it's the morning, I'll just put on any lipstick. So that whether that's Vaseline or just this like plain one that I got ages ago, I will just apply sulla fronte ho sempre la pelle secchissima e durante il giorno lo noto tantissimo e non voglio andare in giro con la pelle secca, quindi ho deciso di comprarlo. Devo vedere ancora se aiuta, ma lo metto alla sera e in questo momento mi piace, ma non so se sta aiutando. Questo qui è anche cruelty free e è molto semplice. Ok, però quello è skincare. Dopo, come ho detto, metto qualcosa sulle labbra. Ah no, faccio il mio trucco, quindi se non metto il trucco metto solo qualcosa forse sulle labbra, molto semplice, però vi faccio vedere il mio trucco normale che uso tutti i giorni. It's literally 3 products. It's concealer and then some kind of clear mascara. I used to use the boy brow for my eyebrows, but I just use clear mascara now for my eyebrows. And then it's a lip product. Sometimes I might use a little bit of an eyeliner o illuminante, però in una giornata normale per il lavoro o anche uscire con le amiche o con la famiglia metto un po' di correttore, alcune volte non metto niente, però se voglio mettere il trucco metto il correttore, the clay mascara and then a lip product. So this is the concealer that I use. This is the Lasting Radiance Rimmel London concealer. I need to actually check if they're cruelty free, but yeah, this is just really simple. It's simple coverage and it does the job, so I'm just going to apply a little bit to you just so you don't feel left out. Perfect. And then I tap this in just using my fingers, honestly, because I just put it a little bit under my eyes and then a little bit on my cheeks where I have some redness. This is such a random question, but if you're still watching right now, let me know whether you're a morning person or like an early afternoon or an evening person. You know, the chronotypes. I might actually do a video on the chronotypes at some point, but yeah, ditemi se hai più energia nella mattina o nel pomeriggio o alla sera. Forse ci sono 4. I always think I have more energy in the morning, to be honest. Like, it is hard to get up in the winter, but I think at the moment I just always have more energy. So if I have to do loads of stuff in the evening, I can do it, but yeah, I just have more energy in the morning. So I put concealer on. I just go tap. Then I put on, this is so old, I really need to get a new one, but it's just any clear mascara, and I'll put that on my, it's a lash and brow mascara, I'll put that on my brows. I'll put it on my brows and my eyelashes if I want to, because my eyebrows just kind of, they move a lot by themselves, so if I just put a little bit of this on, it'll then hold them in place. Però ogni persona ha il loro routine. Alla mattina o durante il giorno, ma sì, è solo interessante per me sapere se c'è più gente che piace fare le cose alla mattina o c'è più gente che fa le cose alla sera o nel pomeriggio. Ovviamente dobbiamo fare quello che dobbiamo fare ogni giorno, ma se è il weekend o hai un giorno quando non stai lavorando o non stai facendo le tue cose o non sei presa, cosa ti piace fare? So I apply that and then I'll do some sort of lipstick or lip gloss. Now I've shown you before the lip gloss that I sometimes use. I've used it in a lot of videos, but I have 2 here today. I might just apply a little bit. So I either have this is the Boots refillable like sheer tinted, it's like the sheer lip stick. My friend actually got me another colour recently, but I love this colour. I don't even know how to describe it. It's sort of like a light rose colour, and then I love the little package, but it's refillable, so you just get the refills, and they have a range of different colours online, and then you just put it in. Non mi piace non metto tanto rossetto, mi piace questo qui perché è anche moisturizing, which is like perfect, because I find that lipstick can sometimes be really drying, but it depends what mood I'm in. Quindi o metto questo qui o metto il lip gloss, alcune volte metto questo, però anche questo è da Boots, però non mi piace tantissimo, è 85% ingredienti naturali e anche vegano, but it's a lip stain, and I've always wanted a lip stain because I just see them and they last all day, whereas that sheer lip gloss that I just showed you does not. It kind of comes off eventually, but this one, it doesn't sit properly on my lips, but I do really like the colour, so I still try and use it, but it looks like that. I do like the applicator, but you'll see, it just sits, it always goes to the centre of my lips. So for a little bit it works fine, but I just find it doesn't really sit on my lips very well. But that might just be me. So that is then my makeup. I then just wanted to show you, I like to then put on a little bit of hand cream. At the moment I'm loving the Claudelie hand cream that I got for Christmas from my uncle. It just smells incredible, and it's again vegan and 98% natural ingredients. Questo qui si chiama thé de vigne, so it's like, I think that means grape, or like tea of vines. So I love that, so I'll apply that, and then I have my hair and body stuff. Now I have a few different like body creams I like to use, but I obviously want to use them up as I'm going, because I think once you open a product you're meant to use it within a certain amount of time, otherwise it can go a bit funny. So at the moment I'm using the Pupa body lotion o latte corpo, e questo profumo è di papaya, dice che è purificante e rivitalizzante. So I like this one at the moment. I actually really like the packaging. It's like this pink and orange colour, which are very summer colours, I will say. But I got this from my Italian family for Christmas. I also have another one that I use that's a little bit thicker than this. With that, like I said, I have this body oil I like to use from Space & K. I've used it before in my videos. It's like this like sunset smell. Or maybe it's got a different name. And then I have this body spray that I also got from my zia, and it's the Gin Botanicals spray per il corpo from L'Herbolario, which is an Italian brand. I don't think it's going to focus on it, but yeah, it's got like these colours on it, and it's got orange and ginger designs all over it, and it had that on the box as well. But the scent is sweet orange peel, juniper and ginger extracts, and it's so it's con estratti di scorza, d'arancia dolce, ginepro e zenzero. But I love it, and what I'll do is I'll moisturise my body, and then I'll put a little bit of this on it afterwards, which is great. Dice qui in italiano è anche fatto in Italia. So I'll read it in English and then I'll read it in Italian. So it's a body spray with a super fresh fragrance that can be sprayed onto the skin and gently massaged in to leave the skin feeling silky smooth. And then it dice in italiano: freschissimo spray profumato per il corpo da nebulizzare sulla pelle e massaggiare dolcemente per regalare settosità. Quindi queste sono le cose che sto usando in questo momento per il corpo. Finalmente per i capelli uso solo 2 prodotti, no, anche alcune volte è un olio, ma vi faccio vedere. Usa una crema. Stavo usando the Shea Curl Cream from the Shea brand for years, like for 2 years. It's much thicker, but this year I wanted to try a new one, so I recently bought the Way Curl Cream. I've heard a lot of good things about, because I wanted to get something a little bit lighter, because as you can see I don't have curly hair, I have wavy hair, so my hair behaves a little bit differently. But yeah, I love the packaging for this, è molto semplice, and that's what I've been using. I literally only started using it this week, so who knows, we'll see if I like it, but I thought the bottle made really good sounds. E poi con quello uso un gel molto leggero. Dopo questo, così se uso un diffusore o devo asciugare i capelli, i miei curls or my waves then hold. Although even if I didn't do that, they probably would hold as well. And I usually sleep with like a protective hairstyle, either plaits or a tight, like a bun. But this is the Eco Style Curl and Wave Gel. It's a tiny pot, but this lasts me such a long time because I don't really need a lot. But it's a styling gel and it says firm and hold, which is very good. It's getting much lighter now outside because the sun is coming out hopefully today. It's been so grey recently. But this, yeah, so I use that afterwards. And then on some days I like to then put in the Jisoo or Gisoo, I say Jisoo, but the Jisoo hair perfume, which is so good. And I've had this again for ages, such a long time, but I do not use it every day at all. And then sometimes I use the Jisoo hair oil, as you can see here, the hair oil. So sometimes after I do my like wavy hair routine, I'll then put some oil in it, and it says apply evenly through dry or damp hair, so I could even put it in my hair now. I might just apply a little bit actually now. I only use like the tiniest amount, that's why it's lasted me such a long time. And I'll just put it into the ends of my hair, where it sometimes gets a little bit dry, but it's quite thick oil, thick, so you definitely don't need a lot. Okay, so I'm going to finish the video here now. I hope you enjoyed it and seeing some of the products that I like to use. That's usually what I use most days or